Elements of African culture have been woven into the fabric of Caribbean societies, particularly in the areas of music, dance, and religion.
Come on, yo, where is the music, dance, and religious African systems present in America? We don't see that. Out of all the destinations for African slaves, I think North America is going to be last place. I think it's going to be last.
African culture have been woven into the fabric of Caribbean societies, particularly in the areas of music, dance, and religion. Number 5, the United States. The British.
Damn, so you were close, Casey. You were close. You were so close. You said 6th place, but we 5th place, y'all. We 5th place. Come on. How many slaves are they saying came to North America? How many?
British North American colonies, which later became the United States, imported approximately 400,000 African slaves, primarily to the southern colonies.
Not even a million. 400,000. They say 400,000. How does 400,000 turn it? Hold on. I gotta look it up. What is the population? Black American population. We have to understand that 25% is not going to be foundational, right? 25% is tethers, but it says in 2022, so 2 years ago, there was 49 million Black Americans. So you're telling me that 400,000 people produced 47 million people over the somebody help me with the math. Somebody help me with the math. The math ain't mathin'. Somebody please help me with this math.
These
400,000 are supposed to produce 47 million in what, 300 years, 400 years or so? Hold on real quick. Let's say playing devil's advocate, right? Let's say each and every slave was a woman. Let's say every single slave was a woman being able to bear a child. And let's say every 400,000 female slave had an immaculate conception, right? And had 5 babies each, right? That would still only be 2 million. So even if all 400,000 were women slaves and all of them had 5 babies each, and those babies were to have 5 babies, the math just isn't mathing. The math, out of all that 400,000, not all of them are women. Not all of them bore children. Out of the children that were born, not all of them made it. A lot of them died off. Come on. Mark says, I know the number was low, but not that low. This just don't make sense. How does 400,000 people create 47.9 million people? And Charlie says only about 100,000 were women. So yeah, this ain't really making no sense. Come on, I'll say it. This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me, not no immigrants. For you and me. The least amount of slaves came to the United States, only 400,000. But modern day, we've got 47.9. We got damn near 50 million Black folks in America present day. And only 25% of them are immigrants. So come on.
Colonies relied heavily on the labor of enslaved Africans to produce crops such as tobacco, rice, and cotton. The treatment of slaves in the United States varied by region, but it was generally characterized by brutality, forced labor, and the dehumanization of enslaved individuals. Many slaves sought to resist their bondage through escapes, revolts, and the formation of maroon communities. The legacy of the African slave trade in the United States is still felt today, particularly in the country's racial and social dynamics. The African American community has made significant contributions to American culture, particularly in the areas of music, literature, and civil rights activism. In conclusion, the transatlantic slave trade was a tragic and inhumane period in.
Hey, I like how he just segued. In conclusion, hold on, brother. Every other of those 4 places you listed, you said that there was such a rich African culture of cuisine and dance and music. Notice how he didn't say that shit about America. But notice how he did say we've had such historical achievements in literature and writing and civil rights. We are different. We are foundational. We are aboriginal. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'. And we've already compared. Brazil, they say, had like 4 million slaves. Hold on. He said Brazil had like 4 million, I believe. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the list start off? Where does it start off? Here we go.
Number 1, Brazil. The Portuguese colony of Brazil was the largest importer of African slaves during the transatlantic slave trade, receiving around 4 to 5 million enslaved Africans, which
So 4 to 5 million went to Brazil. How many went to the Caribbean?
Brazilian community. The legacy of the music and cuisine. Number 2, British Caribbean colonies. The British Caribbean colonies, including Jamaica, Barbados, and the Leeward Islands, were another significant destination for enslaved Africans, receiving an estimated 2.5 million people.
So 4.5 million went to Brazil, 2.5 million went to the Caribbean. Oh, you're talking about current populations. Let me see. Brazil current Black population. Currently, it says Afro-Brazilians are 10% of the population. Hold on. White Brazilians are 47%. Black is 10%. So black is 20 million. Black is 20 million. And then the Caribbean right now, let me see. Black Caribbean population. You know, it's hard to find exact numbers on that since the Caribbeans are so many different islands, but yeah. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Come on, y'all. Come on. Momo says, aren't Jamaicans mixed with Indians? Yes, when they were importing African slaves to Jamaica, they also imported Indians, like red dot on the head Indians. So a lot of them are like really Indian. And there's even Asian Jamaicans. I've seen Asian Jamaicans speaking patois and everything. So, you know, a lot of people are Jamaican doesn't mean black. There's white Jamaicans, there's Asian Jamaicans, there's Korean Jamaicans. Like Jamaican is just a nationality. So it's very interesting how there isn't an African Jamaican, but they want us to be African American. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.